It's freezing here. It's absolutely freezing, and it's been raining non-stop. I seem to be obsessed by the weather at the moment, but I couldn't come near here to France and not try and brave the weather and hope it doesn't rain, and get to use the dunes here with the LST, which is there. There's the LST now. I've come here with my MT4 and there's a good jump here, but it's totally changed. The weather has totally changed this bit of dunes, and it's a bit lumpy and bumpy and flat, and the jumps are not really as they were before. There's a bit of a jump there maybe, but it's quite a long drop off, as you can see, and it's bumpy and stuff, but we'll see. So I'm going to give the LST a go and see what happens. Sand in the face. I got to the dunes, the weather was okay, cold, grey and stuff, but not raining, so I got in the sand dunes. But I borrowed my dad's Hero 3, just ran the LST, a full 6S pack through the LST2. Didn't get masses of great filming, I don't think, because the weather's been, I keep going about the weather, I'm like a broken record about the weather, but it's been so windy and wet and horrible that basically the dunes have been really cut up, and they're not anywhere near as nice and smooth and flowing as they were when I had the MT4 here a couple of times. They're a lot more choppy, and just generally one of the big jumps that I was running the MT4 off has totally disappeared. So anyway, I borrowed my dad's Hero 3 thinking I wanted some 100 frames per second good slow motion and stuff like that, and I've had trouble with the Hero 3 before when I borrowed it off him, and I should have just used my Hero 2, but still I used the 3, and this is what I've got at the moment. I've got a camera, there it is on the bottom of the controller. It's just counting. Whatever I press, whatever button I press, nothing happens. So I've got I can't stop it filming, and I can't turn it off without taking the battery out, which of course I could do. But if I take the battery out, I'm guessing that I will lose anything that is on there. If what I'm hoping will happen is the battery will run out, and it will save whatever it's filmed and then switch itself off. That's what I'm hoping. Because if it doesn't, it means I've bothered to come here and it's all gonna be for no filming. It was fun. I've got to say, the LST, it's good, but for me at the moment, I've got the Leopard 92mm motor in it, so it's got a big motor in it, 6S. It's powerful and it's big, but from my experience, although I haven't run the MT4 for a while because I've been rebuilding it and putting a second chassis on it and doubling up the shock towers and messing about with it, it's the LST is no MT4 in jumping. It doesn't jump as well, it's heavy, you need a lot of speed and a nice smooth takeoff, and yeah, compared to the MT4, which I basically sort of well, I think if you spend time with any machine, even if it's a toy or whatever, and you see it do good things and not break and stuff like that, you get attached to it. So I'm attached to the MT4. It's taken a hammering as far as I'm concerned. I know maybe I'm softer on it than some people, but it's taken quite a hammering and come back for more. So anyway, the LST has to do a lot to live up to that, and so far, despite investing in obviously the Losi conversion kit and a bigger motor than the MT4, it's still not doing it really, but we'll see. Maybe I'm being picky. So yeah, anyway, it was a good run. Hopefully I'll get some video out of it to put on. If I don't, then I'll be a bit gutted, but yeah, Phantom, great. LST2 is pretty good. The Hero 3, I don't know. If I'd bought it and I'd had the problems I've had with it, it's shut down on me a couple of times. It's not saved things a couple of times. I've had corrupt files off it a few times. Blah blah blah, and now it's not switching off. So I think my dad's had it for a year or something, or something like that, and I don't think he's ever really used it. So anyway, thanks for watching.